Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl, Becky D, live in the morning, 7 days a week, 7 a.m. Y'all, we've made it to yet again another motivational Monday, a meditation Monday. Monday is for me. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm looking at my calendar right, this is the last Monday in April. Even though, honestly, y'all, I gotta be real, I was still in the month of March. So we not gonna trip about that. We not gonna talk about it. We just gonna let it be what it be and keep moving on, right? Because we don't get tied up on stuff like that. Now, today, I know it's typically motivational and meditation Monday, but today is focused solely on me, and not me being Becky, but me being the person who's listening. The amount of selfishness you need to have is incredible. But I want to continue on the trend and the topic that I was geared toward on the previous days, where you still need to be conscious of others. Okay, so it's okay to be about me, but still be conscious about others. I know that seems like that's something that you do every day, but we tend to leave out that one word. It starts with the R, and is very important, and it's called respect. We tend to forget about that as if it does not exist, but honestly, that is one of the most important terms or vocabulary that we need to have in our minds, okay? Being that we are in a time where we are all expressing our different values and beliefs and what we stand for and our norms and our morals, we need to be more respectful, okay? No matter what the case may be, I can tell you that everybody in my crew, everybody that I consider to be in my tribe, we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but that's what makes us unique. We often say we're just, a bunch of random people that clicked, and that's truly the way it worked. Will we start an argument or anything? No, we don't start arguments. We spark informative conversations, and that's what we call it. But what really got me going was I saw something, of course, that I don't watch the news, you guys, so I'm gonna be real with you, unless I'm going to visit my mother. But it was reposted on social media, and it was saying how, now this is all speculation, this is all hearsay, I didn't hear it from the horse's mouth, but they are really thinking about, removing the exception that you don't get vaccinated for, various reasons. Everybody has their own reason, whether it be religious or, whatever the case may be. And I just think that shows the ultimate opposite of what respect is. If you respect me, then you respect my decision to understand why I don't do certain things, such as getting vaccinated. So the fact that they, were thinking about that, even if that's not 100% true, that means the thought had to be out there, and that we need to be talking about something else with our elected officials in the upcoming election. Okay. So, one, y'all know I don't claim a political party. This is more so just a disclaimer, I guess. If you don't know, I don't claim a political party. I'm not big into politics or anything like that. So this is 100% unbiased opinion on the matter. But the only thing that really matters in this is that we need to respect each other, no matter what. If you can respect somebody for liking someone that's a little different, or if you can respect someone for having multiple wives or husbands, and if you can respect somebody for cutting their head bald, while that's frowned upon in your religion, or, whatever the case may be, why can't you respect somebody's decision to not get vaccinated? Okay. Just saying. But kind of just rolling off of that, because I don't want to get hung up on that. That's not what we're here today. We're here about being selfish but respectful. Okay. like all the pastors say, if I must give you a title today, that's going to be it. All right. It's going to be selfish but respectful. I don't know how many times I am confronted with a problem or a situation where I have to do this. This is almost everyday basis for me. So if you just take a standard day with me, okay? Journey with me on a standard day. I wake up, get together. This is a standard day before I had to be stuck at home. Get dressed, do the whole morning routine, and from that point up until me getting to my place of employment, I'm 100% selfish. But I've had to encounter a lot of other people in that process. If I stop by Starbucks to get a tea because I was too lazy to make my own, or if, just being in traffic, I need to respect other people, especially when driving. You don't know what the person beside you has been going through. You don't know if they're awake, first of all. And it's just a lot of unknowns. So that's why respect to other people is so big, because you never know, y'all. And that's just being real at this point. Like a lot of people, especially today, they're going through a lot. And we're just so selfish, but not still remembering that, you know what, they're going through something too. Like, I have my problems, and they do too. Like, somebody out there always got it 10 times worse, and that's really what we got to remember. That sometimes we got it made, and we need to realize that and respect that, but we don't. And we sleep on it, and we take things for granted. But, like, y'all, seriously. If you just keep going through my day with me, when I get to work, I am at work, at that job, is not technically a selfish reason, but typically when you're at a job and not a career, you are kind of selfish because you're just there to get a check, right? You're there to get paid. You're performing a task to get paid. But when it's something you love, it's kind of different. But if you're just at a job and you're doing something to get paid, that's selfish. But the thing is, you still need to be respectful of everybody that cross your threshold, whether it be online, on the phone, or in person, okay? You gotta still show respect. Because like I said, you never know what somebody's going through. You could be the one that sent them over the edge, and then we got another mass shooting someplace. Like, it's something to really think about, or they trying to hurt themselves, or whatever the case may be. So we really have to start thinking about those things. Just being real with y'all, I have road rage. I could throw out a percentage of Americans that do have it, or drivers just in the world, and it'll be a high number. But it's been one thing that I've been trying to work at, because I'm in my car and I'm fussing at somebody, but one, they can still see you because your front window isn't tinted, and two, if you're loud enough, they could probably hear you. I do notice that cars are not soundproof at all. But my thing is this, okay? Take a deep breath, calm down, because why are you letting something that happened get you that riled up in the first place? All right? I know a lot of people with them short tempers, and honestly, y'all, it's not getting you anywhere. Like, you got all riled up and ready to fight, and all, oh, no, don't let me catch you. And it's, okay, for what? For what? Have I ever been that mad and just wanted to pop off? Yes, I'm human. But the thing was, it served me no purpose and it yielded no results. So why do it if it's yielding no results, okay? Everything you should do should yield some type of positive result. It should not yield a negative result. If it does, that means you just go back and start from experience, because now you know exactly what did not work. So on this Monday, y'all, seriously, just take a step back, relax, breathe, be selfish, but still respect others, okay? If you're being selfish in the house, quarantining, and you are, with your kids or whatever the case may be, you could just simply say, hey, I need some me time, but I respect the fact that you all need to blow off some steam and make some noise and stuff like that. So how about we set up these guidelines or boundaries for my me time? Easy like that, y'all. It's real simple to do. Communication will cure all. I promise you. Communication can end wars. It can stop pandemics. It can do wonders. Okay, and a lot of times, if we communicated properly, we wouldn't have all these fights and problems. I'm just keeping it real with y'all this morning, y'all. I can't be no other way. If you are able to sit down and listen to both sides, and to see where everybody was coming from, you'll notice there's a lot of misinterpretations in the language that is spoken from your lips as to why all this drama was started, okay? But it's up for you to want to be the bigger person and to sit down and have that conversation. And as in the old Western, on the old Indians, with Native Americans would say that you can, smoke the peace pipe, okay? You pass it around, you smoke the peace pipe. Just calm down, just chill out. And you will yield better results. Okay, if you don't believe me, instead of getting angry at something that has occurred in your life, take a second and think it through in your head. Be like, okay, let's just say, I don't know what would get y'all riled up today. Somebody made a post on Facebook, because social media rules the world right now. And you talk to that person within the time frame that they posted it, or whatever the case may be, whatever it may be about, and you felt like it was really geared towards you. So you start snapping on them, you start retaliating with comments and making your own post. And then finally, that person reached out to you and was like, so what you want to do? Now y'all in a fighting, you're in a very hostile situation. Instead, this is what you should do. Text, call, however you communicated with that person before, and say, hey, I saw your post, and honestly, I felt like it was geared towards me, but I could be wrong. So I just wanted to check and see if there was anything left unsaid or anything that we needed to talk about, because I'm trying to be a bigger adult. I'm trying to be a bigger and better adult. I'm trying to, be mature about everything. So if there's anything you would like to talk to me about, feel free to call me back, message me, or we can meet in person. Don't meet in person right now. Y'all can go to a park and stand 6 feet apart if the case may be. But the thing is, have that conversation. Be adult enough to have that conversation. If you listen to this podcast, you're more than likely an adult. So be an adult, okay? And do what you need to do. A lot of times people do stuff for various reasons. It's either out of hurt or need. Okay? Hurt or need. One of the two. Everybody was like, isn't there a third? What, crazy? No. So that's usually when something is happening and the reason why. All right? So today, be selfish. Be selfishly you. All right? And make sure that you all are living your best life, but respectfully, right? So just respect everybody. Be slow to anger, okay? And slow to speak and quick to think, okay? Y'all know, all love, no hate. That's the only way I'm going to operate for the rest of my life. I love every single one of y'all. My name is Becky D with Becky D in the Morning, and I will definitely be talking to y'all tomorrow morning. Y'all have a good day.